Hey everybody, Kneecap here. This video is basically the post Nighthold being out week after video, kind of summing up the week. It's been a really busy week. I've put a lot of playing time in. There's Nighthold coming out and everything that came with that, such as like upgrading legendaries, some buffs, some nerfs that came out, and just going to kind of go over, how that affected me, how it affected paladins, etc. First things first, I have had some people comment about like Holy Pally videos and guides. The guild that I joined, they had an opening for melee DPS, and so that's what I joined as. However, as we transitioned into not doing normal Nighthold anymore and doing pretty much solely heroic and maybe like normal on like an off night, I'm gonna try to see if I can get in to the normal as holy, or maybe just pug normal as holy, and continue doing holy pally stuff as well because I still really enjoy healing. I was just healing some arena today. And that was fun. I haven't healed in a while, so that was kind of nice. So I do hope to continue doing those. It just won't be right away. I mean, maybe next week, but certainly after that, hopefully. Other than that, there's the upgrades to legendaries. I don't like it, to be honest. I mean, I like that the legendaries got boosted, but I don't like that you have to do this stupid quest for it. It just seems completely unnecessary, really. Especially if you have alts too. It's just kind of silly because you get the stuff, you get the essences of Amenthal or whatever from just normal stuff that you would probably be doing anyways. So it seems, I mean, it's kind of like a time thing. It's like a time restraint, I guess. I don't know. I don't see the point of it because obviously, if you get a new legendary, it's already upgraded. Why do I have to go through all this crap to upgrade my old one? And it just seems a little silly. So I really don't like that, especially being one of those who opened up their Mythic Keystone weekly chest before grabbing the quest. So I don't even have my one upgraded yet. So that could be part of why I'm salty about it. But overall, and I was thinking about that, I was also playing my warrior and my mage today. It's like, seriously? I mean, I don't have a legendary out of my mage, but on my warrior, it's like, oh, I have to do this on him too. So obviously, I mean, just seems a little unnecessary, especially the first legendaries automatic. The first time legendaries came out, maybe just do a quest line instead of having to collect all this stuff. Go do this quest, that quest, this quest. Grab this from Azuna, from Valshara, Stormheim, etc. And now your legendary is upgraded. It's something you can do in a day, as opposed to like a time constraint. Just seems a little silly. I would be saying something different if the new legendaries that dropped were obviously still the 910 or 915, whatever they were. Um, Obviously, I would be saying something different because then everyone would have to be doing this time constraint thing, and it would make a little bit more sense. As far as paladins go, post Nighthold, really good healers. Nighthold's a pretty good fight for Holy Pallies with a lot of clumping. In my opinion, that helps Holy Paladins out a lot because normally you'd have to just stand in the melee to get good use of your Light of Dawn, but since a lot of the fights you're pretty much just completely clumped, and sometimes the rooms are really small, so that also helps with like your aura and everything. So Holy Pallies are putting up some pretty good numbers in there. A lot of AOE damage, but it's actual fights, unlike a lot of the bigger rooms in Emerald Nightmare or a big room like Odin's Room in TOV, you have a smaller room and you can really put up some good healing numbers. So that's good. As far as ret goes, um, I mean, I'm doing pretty well personally. I can't say for sure. I haven't looked at the complete rankings of where ret pallies are in general, but I feel like they are near the top at least on damage on a lot of fights. There's a lot of AOE fights, which normally when it isn't kind of what Ret's known for, but with Divine Hammer and your Divine Storm and any other AOE talents you want to use for certain fights, you can actually put up really good numbers that way as well. So I've had, like I said, I've had personally a good experience with it, and I've have looked at some other rep pallies, some of the top rep pallies in the world, and they seem to be doing quite well in there as well. The big thing was the Chain of Thrain nerf. That's the one good legendary I have, so I wasn't too thrilled about it. I don't have another good legendary since they didn't go through with the changes quite as strong as they said they were going to with the helmet. I haven't tried to work Hammer Justice in my rotation. It just seems silly for the damage that it does. If it would have done the original amount of damage it was going to, I was at least going to try it. But it just seems kind of silly to even try it. It's pretty much pointless. So I just have the belt, so I was really liking that damage buff from the belt, and then of course they nerfed it. I do understand why. It didn't make paladins too strong, but what it did do is it made that legendary necessary. Um, you weren't going to compete. One route paladin wasn't going to compete with the other if the one had the belt and the other one didn't. So I do understand that, and I understand they're thinking about it, and the nerf put it more in line with the other legendaries. I just wish that I had a ring or cloak or even the shoulders to go with it. That would be much better. I still do not have a second good trinket yet. Another week of Kara with no Eye of Command, so that's depressing. Oh, the Convergence of Fates trinket nerf, that was very controversial. Nerfing it for only paladins. If I can still get my hands on one, I probably will. I imagine at some point they might scale it more properly. I think they nerfed it too much is the problem. So I haven't looked at any news today. I don't know if they did any updates today, like on the PTR or anything. But as of right now, it's pretty much a useless trinket. So I'm hoping that they kind of scale it. I don't need it to be the most powerful thing in the world, but I hope they scale it to where it's like a top 5 trinket like it is for everybody else. It doesn't have to be one or the other. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to make paladins completely overpowered, or be completely worthless to paladins. You know, you can find a middle ground. I promise. You just have to attempt to do it. Nighthold was really fun. I posted all my videos of Nighthold from normal run, all the kill fights. Just put some music with it. I will hopefully, especially once we start downing heroic bosses, be doing guides for the bosses, my own personal guides. Like everything I do, I try to be very informative, but I also try not to kind of drone on and talk about crap you don't really need to know. There's other people that are already doing that. That's not what I'm trying to do. You know, whether it's the Fat Boss guides, they go over every little thing. They kind of go over it 5 times. And you know that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to say, hey, if you're a DPS, do this. If you're a tank, do this. And if you're a healer, do this. That's kind of more my style. So hopefully I'll get those guides out. Those seem to be helpful for people who, you know, if that's what they're looking for. You know, just hey, just tell me what to do and I'll do it. There's a lot of people like that, so I try to kind of help people out in that way. So yeah, hopefully I'll get Holy Pally stuff going at some point in the coming weeks. I'll have guides up for the Nighthold bosses. I'll, as always, keep updated on my current situation as far as my gear, my DPS, and everything like that. How I'm doing, my guilds, everything like that. As always, I'll still be doing my This Week in WoW videos every Tuesday, shouting out my subscribers. Just posting this video pretty much just to kind of give everyone an update. I haven't done any like commentary videos all week, just pretty much those Nighthold videos. With the way I have to edit it, it takes quite a while to load some of them because they're also a little bit longer videos, some of them, and so they take a little bit longer to load. So I haven't really had time to do any other videos. So yeah, other than that, everyone, please, if you're watching this, thumbs up, sub, comment as well, and everyone have a good one.